Hey everyone, this is Joe once again from Joe Productions. This time we're going to do what they call a video content video, if that makes any sense. And before getting started any further, please do me a favor, like this video, share it to all your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also don't forget to mark the notifications so that way you know every time when a new video comes out or anything that pertains to this channel. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Now, in the day of social media, obviously, especially on YouTube, as you get to see here, people are creating shorts. People are also using their cameras. Sometimes they always put them in the portrait position. Rarely let anybody such as myself use them in the landscape position. So because of the fact that we have cameras that now, or phones that act like cameras now, we are able to have access to be able to do most things which we thought were incapable. I thought we think, oh, we have to spend this amount of money to get these types of cameras, this and that, and probably I'll put out a video of the type of cameras I use. So that way you can kind of see that you don't have to spend so much money. But what I really want to focus on is what you usually make your videos with besides using a camera. Now, some people will just use the built-in features of the camera phone itself to be able to edit its videos. And I know there's also other types of video apps out there that you can be able to use on your phone and things like that. And sometimes people do them for shorts, they do them for certain things. Now, like where I'm at, or maybe probably some of you, if you want to get to where I'm at, or even to where I want to get to where everybody else is at, there's still the need for you to use what they call a full-blown camera, but you can still be able to use your phone camera. Like I said, I have mine in the landscape position. But also, in addition, you're going to need what they call a good video platform. Now, as I built my computer, I built it according to gaming computer specs. Why? So it could play video, and it could be able to have a faster memory, and it can be able to kind of keep my workflow going. But what's important is having a good video program to be able to have to your disposal. Now, there are many out there that cost hundreds of dollars to use. Now, let's just say you're like me. You don't have very much money to spend. However, there is other video programs that are out there that you can be able to use. Some are on subscription, unfortunately for me in this one's case, and there are some you can flat out buy. Now, because I want to kind of get things done quicker and faster, I decided to go with Filmora 13. At one time, I was using a certain brand of a video maker, but when they changed hands with another company, the other company kind of complicated it, and it made it worse, more difficult than it is to be able to be used. Even though I am kind of revisiting that same program, and I'm being able to create, or be able to create with some of it, hopefully maybe one day. However, to keep the workflow going and to do things fast, I decided to go with Filmora 13. Now, the reason why I go with Filmora 13 because it is a multi-track recorder as far as a video platform. There are still some features I need to find on it. There's some which is I'm having a little difficult to find. That's why I'm kind of revisiting an old program that I'm using. But Filmora 13 for right now is doing everything I need for it to do. And what is that? And that is to put out content. Now, because of its format of being in multiple layers and stuff like that, cutting, editing, things like that is a breeze. You can be able to create such things with it and do it in a very flawless fashion. So let's go ahead, let's go right into the video program itself. Now, as we open up here, you can see that I created what they call a little mini video. Now, as you can probably see right here is the audio that I had set up for it. Okay. Also right here, these are the different types of videos I have. For example, this is right here is what I'm using is what they call a drum program. I'm using that to be able to, I use another video capture suite, which is called Blueberry. I don't know the full name of it, but it's good for what it does. Okay. Also, right here, as you can just see, you can also I got a video photo right here of me playing. Then I also got another screenshot or a snippet of what they call the amp blocker. Okay. Also right here, this is my bass suite, which I normally use, which is my Ministry of Rock. As you can see, I got each of these snippets of photos that are used in every bit of conjunction. So as you can see right here, I got more videos. So you can see I got a different angle. Okay, for example, let's get another angle right here. As you can see, I'm using different angles of the video. Okay, and also I use little different things to create the videos that I need. Okay, now, so as you can see, I have one thing that's cool about these here, you can edit them and stuff like that. So as you see right here, as you see this pop up right here, all I do is double click it, then I just kind of put what video track it is. Okay, now again, as you can see, you got the audio right here. Now, one thing about the audio, this kind of does this since it's a little more easier. It also has, as you can just see, it has all these functions you can be able to address it with. Okay, as you go to the adjustments, you got the volume there. Okay, you could have a copy from left to right, which in other words you can be able to kind of make a mono in one way, or make it stereo, or flip left side. Okay, now also you got a sound balance. In other words, you can, if the right sounds too louder than the left, you can scoot it to more to the left. Okay, you have what we call a fade in. So in other words, if I do something like this, so as you can just see, it just changed it right there. Okay, but if I reset it, as you can see that it's gone. So you'll be able to fade in the audio, fade it out. Okay, you can be able to lift the pitch up on this. Okay, now what audio ducking is, in other words, it brings down like the rest of the noise and it focuses on the one sound you need. Now, usually this type of technique is done while you're during come on, Joe, spit it out, sports events where you can be able, where you can still hear the crowd, but yet there's other voices that are higher than that. So that's what ducking basically does. Also, you have your equalizer, which looks something like this. Now, also right here, you got your default, you got your classic, you got your dance equalization. As you can see right here, you look right over here, you see everything's moving. Okay, you got low bass. Okay, you got a sparkle sound. Okay, you got pop, you got rock. If you look at it, you see all these right here now. Okay, also you see soft, you got techno, your hard rock, you got ska equalization, country, acoustic, folk, blues, and then you got your custom one. This is where you can actually be able to create the different types of equalizations that you're going to need to flatten out the audio on your video source. Okay. Now also it has AI speech enhancement. Okay, this is a denoiser. It's kind of get rid of any background noise. Your de-reverber. This one is really good. This is the one I typically use because especially here in this room when I use my little camera boom mic, it gets real. It does get a bit echoey in here, so I need to kind of make it as clean as possible, and the de-reverber helps out a whole lot in that. Now also right here you see you got your hum cancel, you get your hiss removal. So you got all these tools that can help you make your audio sound good. Okay, so I'll see one thing that it does have, which is I call your audio normalizer. Now, in order to make it to to compete with YouTube, the YouTube compression algorithms and stuff. This is where the audio normalization comes into play, and you can be able, they can be able to. So when you put up the video and you normalize it, it's gonna meet the YouTube algorithms of compression without actually compressing your sound. Because one thing I've heard is that, I don't know if it's myth, but usually when you put something up on YouTube, the YouTube algorithms will somehow be able to compress it down for you, and sometimes it does more to hurt the sound than it is to help it. So having this auto normalization helps out a whole lot. Okay, so again, as you can see, you have all these tools right here. You know, so you got a voice changer, but these are not, you know, you can see. So you can be able to create different types of sounds for it, or you be able to be able to edit the sounds as you would like. So, and also, as you can see right here, when it comes to the video, you can be able to speed them up a little bit. That's what's cool about this function. So with enough of that, so let's go to the audio. So now, obviously, you can be able to. This thing does come with effects and stuff like that. Okay, so as you see right here, I'm gonna open up the properties on that. So you know, you can speed up the video, make it smaller. Also right here, it gives you how you want to ramp the video up. Either you want to make it kind of go in fast but going nice and slow, then pick up fast again. Also, you can be able to adjust the color. So let's just say I want to put in the epic color. Now as you see right here, it changed. So if I put this again, so you see right here, now look at, here's another one. Okay, these filters help out with the video a lot. So you can see right here, again, you can be able to change it. Now you say you want to go sepia version. Okay, you can go sepia right here. Then also, you know, so you got a whole bunch of. Okay, so you see right here, like all this fading right here. That's your vignette effect right there. Also, you got your TV, so it kind of gives you that. Then there's your Polaroid, which kind of gives you that dark saturation. Okay, now this is a warm, so again, you got your warms right here. So you can be able to get the effect. Now you can see here, you can be able to manually mess with the video. So you can say, let's just say you want to make it more hotter, so you can go like that. So as you can see, it warms up a whole lot. See, so you go right here. Okay, so same thing with your tint. So you can see. So you can be able to adjust it however you may need. So then you get your vibrance. Okay, you got your light, your exposures. So in other words, let's just say you want to make it bright. You can be able to do that. Then you got your brightness. You got your highlights. So it's pretty much self-adjusting. So you'd also have a sharpen. So in other words, you can make this more sharp. See, so you can see. Now here it blurs. So it really doesn't need no sharpening. Now, same thing with the vignette. It gets wider. This is, you know, the size can be, you can either make it small or huge. So you got your color match also that goes along with that, comparisons. So as you begin to go through the video of this, it comes out nice. You can be able to see it comes out together. So now, obviously, you got your typicals like your scales. You can make the video bigger or smaller, like so. So as you can see, you can do this to it, we do that. So let's kind of put it back there. Now you can be able to change the positions of it. You could flip it around. So as you can see, you can be able to flip it back or flip it upside down, like, you know. Also, you can be able to rotate it. You know, and this rotates the other way. Now, what's most importantly is the opacity. Now, this opacity, we can kind of mix videos together, stuff like that. So let's just say I wanted to kind of mix these two together. So let's just say, so when you put the opacity, you can see you got these two together. So now same thing, I'm gonna do the opacity on this one. So it kind of makes it fade out, and that's one thing that what opacity really does. Now, if you're using some backgrounds, you could also you could be able to You could also be able to put backgrounds on, be able to put backgrounds on this thing where you can be able to use coloring. And sometimes some of those colors you can be able to use them. Say if you got green screens and stuff like that. And this is where it really would come into play. So you want to drop so let's say you want to drop a shadow. You can put a shadow on the video. Say you got say the video's a little smaller. You can be able to to make the color come out under it, give it a little bit of an effect. So now you also got the masks. Okay, you can be able to cut however way you want. So let's just say you want to do a circle. Let's say you want to do 2 lines. You want to do a heart, and you want to be able to kind of, you got an oval portrait. Okay, and this one you can be able to draw however way you need it and be able to cut it out right here, as you probably see in this little illustration right here. But in most cases, you don't have that. So now also you got AI tools. See, the chroma key is what you use for making videos and stuff. So usually right here it's already set in green. So so as you see right here, it kind of changed all that. So you can be able to use that to, for green screening and stuff like that. Now also right here you got your animation. Here's where your videos can be able to come in, go out. Then you also got what you call your preset motion. So these kind of are a little bit more. So when it comes to all this right here, this is what you can be able to use to be able to make your videos come out a certain way. But in most cases, usually the videos, they come out flat and stuff like that. So there's no worry about about having to use animation unless you really want to, because animation was cool to use at one time, but not anymore. So now you also got your colors, you got your speed. So we already talked about all that, so that's good. Now we can also be able to go with the titles. So as you're going to see right here with the titles right here, we can be able to choose out different fonts. So let's just kind of just go right here with this one here. So as you see, you'll be able to put up your title here. You'll be able to also go with this one. Okay, let's just say I want to go with this one better. So these things have certain effects. Like there's certain ones you could be able to use, like like right here, this is your subtitles. So as you see right here, you'll use your subtitles right there. Then you got this one. Okay, so you can be able to use these as much as you want. Now, one thing that these things do have, okay, right here, also you have your Chiron, what they call it. Okay, so so as you can just see, you have all this right here. Now, the ones with the diamonds right here, those are your, what you call your those are the ones you gotta pay for, unfortunately. So as you see right around here, you got a lot of free ones, but you also got this one right here. Okay, so these usually some of these effects come separately. You could also be able to get title effects. You see the title effects are also paid for as well, cinematic. Okay, I see there's very few of them you could be able to use that are free. So now in regards to so you get you also get to see right here, you also got the transitions. Okay, you got the transitions that you'll be able to use. Now I do still use some of these. The only ones I use are this one and this one because of the other channel that I have it for. Obviously this is just right here, as you can see, it has a box turn. So the way I would make this happen is I would drag this down into here, and then the effect of that would come out like that. Now you got your effects. Okay, so when you have your effects, you can see these gives you certain, like say for example you want to blur. Okay, so they say you want to kind of give it like a bit of a blur effect. Now also you can see you also be able to get negative colors also. Now also right here you got filters, which can be able to kind of help you with your this here can be able to help you with your that's my dog trying to get in. Just give me a second here. Now you also got back to this. Now you see right here we also got stickers. So you can be able to put stickers in certain, in certain areas and stuff like that right around here. Okay, so that way you can, like you see like the subscribe, you put this as a subscribe button. So as you can see, that pops up like so. Or you can put, maybe let's go with this one right here. As you can see, thanks for watching. So you can be able to add these stickers to your video, which can kind of help you out a whole lot. There was some that I did use on my video. Now, obviously, you do pay for these at a certain price. They do cost. But if you're like me, you get very creative, and sometimes what you do is when you go into your import media, obviously as you go right here, like for example, let's go video clips. Now as you see right here, I got some of these endings right here where I had to kind of create these, on Adobe Express, so that way when I put it in there, it's gonna look something like this. So as you can see, as soon as I drop a new video in here, okay, let's try this here. Okay, let's go up. Okay, so now, okay, so obviously I got to redo this one, but if you come right here into the end, I usually, whatever template I make, I go right into here. Now as you can see, it's going to pop up with some templates. As you see, you can be able to create, it gives you tools to be able to work with where you can be able to create your own videos. However, where it says customs, as you can see right here, these are mine. So if I want to put a tag right here, I can do that easily. So as you're going to see right here, there's my moniker. And with that moniker, you can see it all comes, it works according to okay, selected track. Yep. Okay, so as you get to see, it has a lot of tools you can be able to use, and you really don't need much money. Now also, if you look at some of my shorts, you're going to see that that Filmora also has a camera version of it. So in other words, you can be able to use your camera and actually be able to video edit with this. This is my wife's phone, so I'm just using it as an example. So whenever I'm on the road or doing something, say, or say if I'm doing a short at home, what I do is I take the video, then I load it through my Filmora app on my phone, and through the app, I'm able to create a video off that. I'm still experimenting with it though, because I may want to do more as we continue to build this up, and build this video. I might be doing more video work on my phone. But ultimately, when it comes to being a video content creator, this is what you really need. You need something that's gonna do the job, okay, and get it done quickly. And I've been able to kind of use this to kind of get some videos out. And sometimes it takes me about an hour or two to edit a video. Depends on how much editing I have to put into it. But Filmora is something that is helping me right now. Now, it'd be nice if they had what they call a capture feature. I don't know if it does. I have to look into that, because that's something I've been really curious about. So that way I can be able to load a video in there, from a separate source, like say a computer or a TV or something like that. So I can be able to use that. So as you can see, that's my presentation right there of what I use as far as for video editing. Now, if you are interested in wanting to get Filmora, or you feel that Filmora is the best for you, what you do is just go to the Wondershare website, filmora.wondershare.net. You can go there, and you can be able to. They'll give you, I think it's a 14-day trial, I believe. You can go on there, and you can be able to you mess around with it for a little bit. Obviously, if you are planning to have it, if you have a PC, just to let you know, it is a subscription model. Hopefully Wondershare will get it up to speed where they make it a perpetual one. So also others like the effects and stuff like that, because it does come with effects. So if I come right over here, you know, you can see you got a library of effects. Even right over here, you know, you can see you got your Boris effects that also comes with. So you can be able to make certain. So as you can see, you can be able to. Now here, see you got your blue, and also, you know, got some audio effects you can be able to put on it as well. Body effects, that's a brand new one. So you can be able to kind of get different types of effects to it as you be able to use it. So again, if you want to use Filmora, again, go to their website at filmora.wondershare.net, and you can be able to give this thing a spin. So until next time, peace out.